The following podcast is rated D for dumb. You're listening to Dumbing It Down with Dave, the fastest podcast on earth. Listen to Dave commute to and from work on the New York State Thruway in his 2008 Kia Rio LX. He talks about pragmatism, truth, happiness, and the search for it all. Join Dave as he asks and tells you how life ought to be. And now, here's Dave.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dumbing It Down with Dave. My name is Dave Canyon, your one and only solo podcast host. Are you ready to dumb it down? All right, that's fantastic. Today is Sunday, July 16th. It is 12:47 p.m. here on the west coast of Canada, Vancouver, British Columbia. My last day here in this great, great country of Canada and the province, I think, of Alberta. I should know, right? I don't know. But, Vancouver, British Columbia. Whatever it is, wherever I'm at, I'm happy to be here, and it was a great time. Very typical ignorant American. Where are you? I don't know. Vancouver. Vancouver where? I don't know. British Columbia, maybe? That's what it says on the mailing address. So anyway, welcome to the show, folks. I'm battling some technical gremlins here because this microphone might cut off at any minute. A couple of episodes ago, the microphone just cut out with 1 minute to go. So I'm just going to keep on going, and if I don't see the needles moving at some point, then I know that this is stopped. So if the show just does stop abruptly, then disregard, just move on. Welcome to episode 75. I am naming this episode already. CODA-CAN, Dumbing It Down with Dave, of course, is the name of the show. Welcome, Dum-Dums. Welcome to the Dumbcast. I'm not in my porta potty, my Kia Rio, my 2008 Kia Rio LX, commuting to and from work on the New York State Thruway. No, I am in the Dumbing It Down with Dave studios here at the River Rock Casino and Resort outside the YVR, Vancouver, British Columbia Airport. Yeah, Studio 1037 I'm in. So it's great. It's nice to have a studio to broadcast from that also doubles as a hotel room. So anyway, welcome to the Dumbcast. I discussed the gremlins. Today's show is called Last Day of Camp. Last Day of Camp. For some of you, maybe last day of school. For some of you, moving day. For some of you, funeral. Sad. Joyful, sad, cleansing, renewing, invigorating, contemplative, whatever day you want to call it, whatever day you want to remember in your memory. I'll give you a second to recall that day. But that's the day I'm experiencing. That's me waking up with about 3.5 hours of sleep. I woke up this morning. I said, please don't let it be 3:30 in the afternoon. Please don't let it be 5 o'clock. Please. I hope I didn't miss the whole day. I hope the whole day didn't go by and I slept through it. But I didn't. I was fortunate. I woke up just in time to rush, clean, pack, do everything, go crazy, and then shower, go downstairs and check out, and then go make some of the last of the breakout sessions and some ceremony that we had at the end, presentation, and a keynote speaker, and all this other stuff. And now I'm missing testimonials. But you know what? I promised I was going to do a podcast yesterday, like midday, and I didn't. This conference here, this CODA-CAN 2017 conference is. And by the way, welcome to all my new CODA friends, and welcome to anybody who's new to the show. Not every show is a CODA show. CODA being Children of Deaf Adults. It's a special series of shows I'm doing from the Dumbing It Down with Dave studios about this CODA conference that I'm attending, which has been 54 years in the making. But then again, they haven't been around for 54 years. I think they've been around for 20 plus years. So anyway, I was so happy to not have overslept. And one of the things that I talked about a couple shows ago was negotiating pleasure and pain. You can only have so much pleasure here or anywhere you go before you start experiencing pain. And, you have to negotiate. What do you want more? You want more pleasure, and how much pain are you willing to put up with to have that pleasure? So I opted for 20 hours or 21 hours of pleasure, which it indeed was, just about from the minute I arrived here. And really from the minute I departed my house. But, the closer and closer you get to the light, the brighter it is, and the more soothing it is, and the more illuminating it is, obviously. And certain lights are even warmer, and so on and so forth, comforting and educational and informative and whatever, all that good stuff. So, the harder I try, the worse I get, right? So, all right, so I lost my train of thought, but it doesn't matter. So I was just, so negotiating pain and pleasure. I opted for 21 hours of pleasure, basically, 21 hours of pleasure, where I would wake up and I would do everything. Just stay up, participate, engage, which I said I was going to do. I just did. And I was there, and I spoke to people, and I didn't come back to the room. I mean, just briefly. And, but the thing is, you're only going to get so many hours of sleep, which is what I did. I only got like 3 hours or 4 hours of sleep the most any of these nights. And then like this morning, you wake up in a panic. You go, oh my God, please don't let this be a repeat of my Navy experience where I slept in a hotel in Glasgow, Scotland for 14 hours and missed my train, or 15 hours, whatever it was, missed my train and everything. So, but I didn't. So, but it is hard because then you go through the whole next day, you're hanging on. But for those of you who know me, that's almost my everyday story is, I'm up. I'm awake and I have a hard time sleeping, but I don't do it for pleasure. I do it for work. And I don't know how long I can maintain this pleasure pain process of 21 hours of pleasure and 3 hours of, it's 3 hours of sleep, but when you wake up, it's pain. It's like, but it wasn't that hard for me to get up because I knew I was getting up for fun. I knew I was getting up, for love. I was getting up for family, that I really come to care about and got to know. So it's different. It's so different, when you wake up and you're about to do something you really want to do. Or you're open-minded to doing something that you don't know what you're going to do, which is really what my case was. Maybe next year in Providence, Rhode Island at CODA Haven, Haven. This was CODA-CAN 2017, short for, CODA Canada or CODA We Can, 2017. I guess it can go either way. Next year, it's CODA Haven, Coven Haven, let the light shine. There's a logo that I'll share when I get a chance with whoever. It's a lighthouse, and it's going to be in Providence, Rhode Island at the Providence Marriott. So for all those coders that are looking for something to do, next year is CODA Haven 2018. And then 2019, it's already been announced that it's going to be France. And that's going to be a tough one for me. I got to talk to the wife about that one. How are we going to work out CODA France? Anyway, most likely Paris, France. So we is French. That works. Yeah, okay. Anyway, hold on. I told a funny joke. Anyway, it's been great. I have a lot of things I needed to talk about. I said I was going to do a podcast in the middle of the day. I did get back to the room, but I just kind of passed out for 10 minutes, and I just didn't have the brain. For those of you who know me, I didn't really have the brain power to do anything. I just couldn't put it together. So I didn't. But here it is. I'm going to rush through this. I'm going to try to make this a short one. One of the things, I want to just share something with the coders before this microphone cuts out. I want to share a sound with you. You tell me if you know what the sound is, all right? This is for for those of you that weren't here, you're not going to know what this means. You're going to identify the sound, but you're not going to know what it means. So for those of you who are coders, please share this sound with other coders. Share this podcast if you could. Please share and repost. It's really great. I think a lot of the coders would enjoy it, at least this part here. For those of you who have been to CODA-CAN 2017, please guess this sound. It's the first time we've ever played a game on this show. All right? Coders, guess this sound. All right. I hope that came through. All right, so let me tell you what that was. For those of you who are not coders, for those of you who are coders, you're probably laughing your ass off. I hope you are, because that's what it was intended for. That's the sound of a bag of Doritos, nacho cheese Doritos, and granola bars, and who's this? Dad's chocolate cookies, 1929 Dad's cookies and biscuits, and what's this over here? This is some sort of Kirkland soft and chewy granola bar. So there's this thing called the hospital suite that they have here. It's not a hospital. It's a conference room of some sort. So medium size, small. It doesn't really matter. And at the end of every night here, at the end of the festivities, at the end of everything, at the end of dinner, at the end of the dance, at the end of everything that happened, they would have this hospital suite available. Actually, I think it was available almost all day long. But this is where the stories are told. CODA stories. And I'm not on the committee for Region 1, which is Providence, Rhode Island. I'm in Region 1. But I'm going to bring this up, that they have this hospital suite where they tell these stories, but somehow snack bags snacks are provided. I'm a horrible explainer. Snacks are provided to everybody, and you're allowed to sit down in these chairs and you just listen to these stories being told by other CODAs. Really funny stories about growing up as a CODA and all that. Well, you're sitting, people are up in front trying to tell a story. There's 50 people in the room, 100 people in the room. I have no idea. People are talking, people coming in, people coming out, people in front. There's no microphone. No microphone. You just go up there and tell the story. A lot of it's in sign language. A lot of it is not in sign language. But in the back of the room, there's this constant this. And then people, they take it. You can hear the sound of this. And then they walk to their chair. And then they sit down, and I watch them. Do that, because especially with the sign language guys, because they can't follow the sign language, so those people lose me. So I watch these people, and they try to really slowly, quietly, surreptitiously, is that the word? Not surreptitious, whatever. So they try to open their Doritos. And let me tell you something. When there's 100 people in the room or 75 people in the room, you're not the only one. You're not the only one that's trying to quietly open your Doritos bag. Just rip it open. It's so ridiculous. It's so funny, and it's so annoying. It's kind of like crying babies, which, by the way, we had 2 at the conference this year. But they were beautiful, and everybody loves them, and it was so great to have them. And the mommies are fantastic. They're going to be great CODA mommies. It's just so funny. I mean, just give it up already. And I don't know why people couldn't. Well, you can't put the food outside, because then food is outside, and there's really no other room. I don't know how they would have done it. There is no way to have done it. But it was kind of funny, and it was kind of annoying. All right, anyway, so great stories. So I never got my smooth move tea. I did have constipation not only the first day, but the second day, and I think this morning I finally let it go, so to speak. I want to drop a bomb on you. I let it go. Breakout sessions, what I write here. So, no, that's it. You know what? Folks, I'm going to cut it short because I want to get back to what I got to get to. So this one is episode number 75, last day of camp. It truly is the last day of camp. I'll try to do some more CODA stuff when I get home, maybe on the car ride home from Newark Airport. If I think of something, I'm sure I'll sit on that. Well, I might just fall asleep. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't make any promises. I don't know why I made a promise I was going to come back and do a dumb cast yesterday. There's no way I can promise anything. And this conference does it have a mind of its own? I don't know. I have a mind of my own. How's that? I have a mind of my own, and my mind said, go back to the festivities. And you're not in any capacity to do a dumb cast. I hope you enjoy these series of shows. Like I said, I'll try to do 76. No promises on the way home in my car. Maybe I'll do another one from the airport. Who knows? Maybe I'll find a place to sit there and talk to myself. It all depends what comes to my mind. It's always been a very organic show. 75, Dumbing It Down with Dave, episode 75. Last day of camp, was it day 3 or day 4? And then, day 4. And then 74 was my friend Ted. A really great man that I met in the hot tub. Ted from Toronto is his other nickname. There's my friend Ted, and then there's Ted from Toronto. And that was day 3. Day 2 is episode 73, CODA-CAN 2017. What was it? Opening ceremonies. And then episode 72 was CODA-CAN Part 1, Day 1, Bonjour and Hello. So I got stuff written here. And, one last thing. I want to give a big thanks to Ava Hawkins. Ava Hawkins, and was it Carla Dupree? I don't know all the names. Once again, not a professional. I didn't write down all the names of everybody on the CODA-CAN 2017 organization committee or whatever they call it, but they all did a great job. And this River Rock Casino is an awesome hotel. Awesome. And Vancouver's beautiful. You all need to come up here, but in your day, in your time, in your way. I didn't go to the gym or the pool today. I probably should. I still could. I got my flight doesn't leave till 8:00 tonight. What else? I'm looking around at my notes. No, I don't want to talk about that. That's a little negative. Everything was great. The negative stuff is funny. You give yourself time to think. I wrote some stuff down here that was kind of like a negative aspect of the show, and it's a very small component of it. It has nothing to do with the organizers of the hotel. It's just, just a couple of people that I ran into that it wasn't comfortable. And not uncomfortable because I can't deal with it. Uncomfortable because these people were a little bit out of control. A little bit of the drinky drink. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of the drinky drink. Too much. Anyway, so that's it. So I did mention it, but I kept it a little bit more positive than negative, all right? I met a great guy named Alan. He's a great guy. Alan, first name, no last name. Alan, great to meet you. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll compile a list. Becky and Wendy, just first names, right? That's okay. That's not breaking any privacy. And Ethel. Ethel. Lovely Ethel. I have a room to stay in Anaheim, courtesy of Ethel, third week of August, for the podcast move in 2017. How beautiful is that? She may not be there, and the room might be a little bit feminine, she told me, which is fine. I'm probably just going to sit in a chair and pass out. Anyway, so I have a room. I have a place to stay in Anaheim, California. And for anybody who met me here at CODA-CAN 2017, when you come to Saugerties, you have a place to stay. It's called the Holiday Inn, but you have a place to stay. No, I'm kidding. All right, you come to Saugerties, you stay at Dave's house. It's not a big house by any means. There's no upstairs and there's no downstairs. But I'm in the woods, so anybody who hears this, send me a little note, and you're more than welcome to stay, whether you're a CODA or not. But the CODAs were great here. It was great to meet them. It was great to have a new family, and I can't believe I have a place to stay in Anaheim. Ethel's a sweetie. What a woman. And I met so many great women, by the way, and that's great. I got to tell you, as a man, married or not, young or old, it doesn't matter, but as a 54-year-old married man, I must say I met some incredible women, and they're beautiful. I mean, beautiful women, not just in appearance, if that's what you were thinking. I met beautiful women this weekend. I met smart, beautiful women. Granted, it's a couple of days, it's 3 days. I don't work with them side by side. With them, I'm not dating them. Granted, I don't work with them. Granted, I only know them for a couple of days. But the sharing that goes on at this CODA-CAN, for those of you who didn't come, for those of you who are CODAs that didn't come, they're not sure about coming. And for those of you who did come, please share this with those people. Share this recording. Not because I want more listeners. Yes, that would be really great if you did that anyway. But the sharing and the love and the hugs. Oh, I got used to hugging. They broke me. I'm like, you're going to hug? I don't want to hug. You're going to touch me? Yeah, we hug. Okay. I can't do that in the real world. Maybe. I don't know. But hugs all around, every day, all day long. Hug, for no reason at all. Wow. So much pain, so much love. If I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. Here's a little break from my repeating. Okay. Instead of a breather, we do that. Okay. That's it. I got a lot of stuff written here. We're not going to go over this. I'm just looking over real quickly. No, nothing. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, last broadcast, as far as I know, from Vancouver, British Columbia, the west coast of Canada. Beautiful country. Boy, the Canadian people were great. You guys are great. Yes, Trudeau, he's great. Yes, he's handsome. Oh, you women. It's like any of you have a chance of... It's like, oh, he's in the anthem, he's handsome, whatever. But, how would I feel like Raquel Welch became, whatever? I would be like, yeah, Raquel for president. So I understand. It's you're not at your deepest moment, ladies, when you go gaga over Trudeau. You show your true shallowness. But it's fine. It's beautiful. It's great. And so Canada, great. Trudeau, great. Vancouver, great. CODA-CAN 2017, super great, fantastic, lovely. My sister and I had a good time together. I met her friends, Brenda and Jane and Marianne and, oh God, I hope I don't leave any. Julie, my friend Julie. Colonel Julie, Lieutenant Colonel Julie, and Becky and Wendy. I met them, Ethel, everybody, and Alan. Fantastic. So many names. Marcus in the elevator. So many people. 300 of you. 73 newbies out of 300 some odd people. So 1/4 of the people were newbies. And I was one of them. And I'm proud to be a CODA-CAN 2017 newbie. All right. Great. Blabble, 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 blah, blah, blah. Talk, talk, talk. Oh, and Bonnie, baby, she's so funny. Everybody's so goddamn funny and so goddamn good. They're so great. Okay. I should go back and tell you this in person. I should go back. All right. I'll go back. All right. Don't try to be too distracted. Love you all. Thanks for listening. This is Dave Canyon. What else is there to say? No breather break. No mileage report. 4,000 kilometers back, 4,800 kilometers back, 3,030 miles back to Newark Airport, and then 100 and some odd miles back to Saugerties. And boy, I hope the weather's great. The weather was great out here. Vancouver doesn't make the weather. God gives them the weather, but it was great weather. And Pastor Albert. No, Pastor Larry. I met I think God gave me another religious person in my life. I can't get away from you guys. So I met a great guy who's a pastor. Great guy from Texas. I got to go hook up with him. That's the room I got to get to. I got to get a free room in Texas. Corpus Christi or something. I don't know. I think some people do come here for the networking just to get the free rooms. Why not? Spend all the money at the conference. You're investing in free rooms anywhere in the United States. Why not? There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you behave yourself. Don't sell yourself to be something you're not. It's not a bad idea. I'm laughing my ass off. Yeah, let's go to CODA. Let's go to CODA International. Great. Why? I don't know. Network of people get some free rooms so you can travel anywhere in the world, which you literally pretty much can. And it's a beautiful thing. I can't stop laughing. All right. Laughter will turn into tears, and tears will turn into the worst podcast ever. All right. Goodbye again. This is the long, deafy goodbye. This is somebody who can't end the show properly. Goodbye. Good day. Good luck. Good night. Good riddance. Godspeed. And what do I do? Yeah, goodbye, good day, good night, good riddance, Godspeed, and great skills. I know I missed one. I don't really care. Yeah, good luck, good riddance, Godspeed, and great skills. Take care, folks. Episode 75 in the books. Episode 76 coming up. I don't know when. Email me at dumbingitdownwithdave@yahoo.com. Tweet me at @dumbwithdave, @dumbwithdave. The website is horrible, dumbingitdownwithdave@yahoo.com. No, that's my email. Just www.dumbingitdownwithdave is the horrible website, which I haven't updated. That's it. Twitter, email. All right. I'm giving you the I love you sign, but you can't see it. So have a great day, folks. Bye. Thank you. Bye.